What's cracking, people? Angelic Mayhem here. Welcome to Kingdom Rush Frontiers, the second title in the Kingdom Rush series. And in this video, I'm going to cover how to defeat level 8, which is the Snapvine Bridge. It's going to be this one right here. And basically, before we begin, I want to talk about my hero, which is Ulrich. I would strongly recommend that you upgrade Ulrich's Sand Warriors to level 3 as quickly as possible, just in general, but especially for this level. And then also in terms of upgrades, we're going to be heavily reliant on the Mage Towers. So that should be the first thing that you max out. Also, we're going to need some barracks. So I max those out as well. And then, you know, if you have any points left over, put them into your reinforcements. Let's see here. Snapvine Bridge. Do battle. Campaign mode. So now we look at the map here. You can see that it said that there's a tribal axe tower that is now available. The tribal axe tower is really good if you want to plop down totems that then weaken in a certain area. But I will warn you that the amount of... Ooh, click that bottle. You get an achievement if you click that bottle. Oh, I already got that achievement. All right, never mind. So I will warn you that the totems don't last very long, and in order to get them to actually last long, you have to spend a lot of money. More money than I think you would get on this particular level. So I'm not going to focus on those this time around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plop a Mage Tower here. This is the single most important spot. This covers anybody coming from the river, anybody coming in this direction, and then, of course, the guys who make it past all this here. This being the shortest path and the most difficult is the one that I'm going to focus the most on. I'm going to throw a Mage Tower here, and then I'm also going to do a barracks. And I'm going to move the guys away from these plants. These plants will eat your dudes, so you want to keep them far away. Leave them back here. The Mage Tower should be fine, and we're going to upgrade this tower to max. This tower will take care of everybody who's coming in this direction because we have 1, 2, 3 man-eating plants. So they'll actually eat most of the guys who are coming along the path here. So we don't have to worry about much in terms of this. We have to worry a lot about this. Ulrich stays exactly where he is. Don't move him around the board. He is going to be the catch-all. You know, if anybody makes it back to here, he's got to be there for them. So basically, this particular level starts out with, you know, just the two, and then eventually the guys will come from the river. But that shouldn't be too big of a problem for us because once they get here, they're so far in advance of these guys that this tower can just wipe them out, and then these guys show up, and then the tower wipes them out, and then these guys show up, and then this tower wipes them out. Ideally, the next step is going to be to unlock this particular area right here, but we're going to hold on to our reinforcements just in case. You can see that already this tower is doing perfect damage, so we don't have to worry about that. Ulrich's going to send out a sand guys, and every now and then they'll get eaten by the plant, but that's just, you know, one of those things. It happens, so, you know, don't worry about that. This next spot, it's going to be barracks, and you want to put the guys back here. There are going to come times where you get swarmed with people, and these guys are going to be your last defense, so you want to leave them right there. And we will upgrade that over time, but the next step is going to be... I think this one right here. We're going to hopefully get to 240. Let's throw that out there. We may also upgrade these guys so that they do a little bit more damage. Make it rain. You know what? We are going to do that. The more damage these guys can do, the longer they can hold back 3 dudes. And then the rest of them will come forward. Some may be eaten by this plant, but it will be, you're breaking apart the group, is the general idea of leaving these guys right here. Now we're doing good damage to these guys, and hopefully they won't have to get down to Ulrich. That's the idea, is that we want to let Ulrich have as easy a time as possible. Alright, so this one is also going to be Mage Tower, but I want to see if I can get this one to be 300 first, to become the Archmage Tower. So we'll see how that plays out. I know that I think the next wave after this is just bugs, and so that should be enough. Even if I don't decide to do it this time, I should be able to do it on the next one. Yeah, but I'm here. I've got it. Perfect. Ah, they got eaten. Nice. Bottles are all clickable. I don't know about the fish. I don't think fish are clickable. But you can see, even though this tower isn't as big as him, he's still doing good damage to these flying ones. So, you know, the money that we get from the flying creatures is incredible. I really like them. And I'm going to throw out 2 reinforcements here just to break up this group. I want this guy to be alone. Well, actually, I probably should have let them both go, and then they all could have been eaten by the plant. All right, so this right here is your basic setup. I think the next step is going to be to upgrade this particular barracks. Just 1 or 2 upgrade levels, just so that you get a little bit more in the way of damage out of these guys. And also staying power, as it were. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead, and then I'll show you what the end game looks like for this one. So I'll be back in just a minute. All right, and we're back. So, as you can see, basically, not much has changed. I've added a couple more towers and things like that. But for the most part, the game is pretty much about just being ready at the beginning. And then from there, you know, you can just expand and upgrade the towers in order to finish out the end of the game. Basically, all these towers have been upgraded. Each of these towers over here has 1 level of Twister, because to keep sending these guys back and have to run through the ringer over and over again is a great way to keep them away from, you know, your hero. Down here, I also have 3 levels of Twister on this last tower, so that anybody who happens to be within range of the end, you know, can basically get sent back. This one's going to require a little bit of, I'm going to cook some of these guys. The flowers will not eat the monkey because the monkey is too big. So we're just going to have to wait on that. Again, that's why I went to level 3 on this one, because I wanted to make sure that, you know, this is going to become a thing. Let's see what comes of that. Well, I don't know who got eaten there. Oh, that's good. Now, another thing is, especially at the end here, because they're all in the whirlwind, you know, like these towers can build up and then hit them all at once with all 3 of their shots. Watch when they come back. Hopefully he'll be close enough to this tower, and then this tower will hit all 3. Boom, just like that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button or subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this in the future. I'm Angelic Mayhem, and I'll see you next time.